Boys, we got an absolute screamer for you today. In today's Madden 24 video, I'm about to break down a super easy blitz setup you can use to get instant pressure, sacks on the quarterback, force turnovers, get more stops, and win more games starting now. Looking for MUT24 coins? EasyMUT.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use code SG for 10% off your order. What's up YouTube, it's your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. And in today's Madden 24 video, I want to break down one of the best, if not the fastest blitz in the entire game. So this blitz is going to work no matter what formation somebody runs, no matter what protection they use, and it's really easy to set up. This is something that I've been doing for about a month or two now that's really good. I posted it for the VIP members on sportsgamers.com a long time ago, but now I want to give my boys on YouTube, show y'all some love, give you a peek into what we provide for our VIP members on sportsgamers.com. And if you want to learn more, click the link in the description. I've also pinned in the comments, VIP members get everything on the site, and coupon code Duke will give you 10% off your order if you want to become a better player. So, I run the multiple playbook on defense. I want to look at dime. I've posted a lot of blitzes and defenses from dime. This is one of my favorites, probably my favorite overall setup, I should say. So, with this, I just make sure, we're going to be using the right of screen corner. So, I make sure that he's fast, right? I want a good user there. And, this guy right here, he's going to be screaming up the A-gap, this linebacker, so make sure he's fast. I don't really need to do any subs, honestly. The most important thing, though, is your coaching adjustments. So you want auto flip off, and the reason for this is basically just because we're going to go ahead and always flip the play. I'm going to put on actually base alignment, and you'll see why in a second here. Option defense is going to be conservative. We're going to put our zone cover setting to match. Zone drops are on default. So the play we're going to break the huddle in is going to be the dime blitz zero. Now, in case you're wondering how you know if you flip it, what I do is I just look at nickel before I go to dime. And if the nickel back is on the right of the screen, I know I flipped it, so I'm good to go. So we pick dime blitz zero. So I'm going to give you guys many examples of how this blitz works. In this video, I'll show it to you against multiple offensive formations. I'll show it to you if they block the running back, don't block the running back. And I'll show you different setups you can use to get different coverage schemes out there and show you guys everything you need to know about this. So make sure you stay tuned throughout the entire video. And if you want more great Madden 24 content like this, subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video. I do appreciate the support a lot. And I do daily Madden 24 videos from tips, gameplays, and news. So here is the first most basic setup, right? So again, you always want to control this corner on the right of the screen. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and as soon as I break the huddle, I'm going to pinch my defense. To pinch my defense, I either hit R1 or RB and then down on the left stick. That's going to pinch the defensive line, bring your DBs up, and also the middle linebacker right over the D tackle, over the center, heading towards the A-gap. I'm going to take my user and stand right over this right guard, right of screen. The only other thing I have to do is blitz the linebacker down. Now to do that, you just hit right on the D-pad, and then I just hit down on the right stick. And you'll see that his angle should be going up the left A-gap. Now, here's what you're going to basically be doing. At the snap, you're going to, if you see extra blocking, you're going to take a step forward, and then you're going to drop into coverage. Now, by default here, we're leaving the tight end uncovered. He's our responsibility. I really wouldn't recommend doing that, right? Obviously, you never want to leave a tight end unguarded. I will show you guys how you can adjust your coverage in a second here to make this much better coverage. But first, I just want to show you guys how the blitz works. And, again, we see the tight end go out. I just go ahead and get him. And you guys can see, you get sacked before you can get your first read off. That pressure is crazy. This blitz is basically a six-man blitz, as you guys can see here. And you get A-gap, instant A-gap. And you could have a 94, 5-speed plus guy here. And you also get that corner coming off the edge, too. So it's basically impossible to block it. And like I said, you guys see, I just take a half step forward, and then I jump that tight end. If they throw that, I'm going to pick six that, and that's why you really need a fast user there. Now, again, I'm sure you guys are wondering, well, what happens if they run out of the formations? What happens if they block the running back? How can you make this coverage a little bit better so it's not all man-to-man? Well, I'm about to go over all that now. First of all, I want to show you guys how you can make this coverage better so you're not really responsible for having to guard someone with your user in man coverage, because you don't really want that, if I'm being honest. So, again, we're just going to go ahead, set up the blitz first, which is to pinch the defense, blitz the linebacker, and stand over here at your user. You guys can see, like, you can set that up in, like, literally a split second, right? It's not hard. Now, what I typically like to do to make this coverage better is, it's a man blitz, but I'm going to just turn it into zone. Because, like, I don't want to have to use your dudes, you know, tight ends and coverage. I just don't. Like, yes, you can see I could do it, and it's not that hard, but I could do this, make this better. So what I typically like to do is go ahead and put my DB on the right side of the screen in a flat zone. Hard, flat, cloud, flat, just depends. You know, then I'm going to put the safety on that side into a deep half. Then I'm going to put the corner on the one receiver side in a deep zone. And then put my safety on the one receiver side into an inside third. So basically what I've done here is I've made the... this is like basically a cover 3 cloud. The flats and, you know, the sideline, it's a cover 2 on the right. It's a cover 3 concept on the left. I guard the middle of the field. Now, there are other ways to make this coverage better. You don't really need that right of screen corner blitzing. I'm sorry, the left of screen corner blitzing. You know, you could easily just put him in a zone. So then you have some more, you know, coverage over the middle, right? You don't need him blitzing. The pressure is better if he does blitz, but you don't need it 100%. So just as you guys can see, like, this pressure still will get in if I don't you know, send him. He's still, like, we still get somebody free. It's just not as intense, right? Now, you guys can see that coverage was good. There was really no openings. My responsibility would just be kind of like that middle of the field area. And again, you're getting sacked before you can do anything. This time, you know, they let the guy come right off the edge clean instead of the A-gap. Someone's coming free regardless. Now, the nice thing about this blitz is that, you know, once they do start adding extra protection, maybe they start blocking the running back or something because they don't want it to get screamed at so much. If they block the running back, as long as you keep the left slot corner blitzing, you're still going to get pressure. So again, I'm going to pinch my defense, blitz my linebacker, and stand over the guard with my user. Again, I could run the same coverage I just did last time, and that's going to make it, you know, a lot better. Now again, what I'm basically doing is on the right of screen, because that's where my user responsibility would be, I make it cover 2, and then on the left screen, I make it cover 3. And this type of coverage, I will watch the middle myself. Again, you guys can see here, instant sack. The pressure is screaming. You know, you're really not going to have that much time to make a read. Again, guys, this is really fast pressure. Like, you guys can see, like, you're getting sacked so fast, whether it's by the A-gap or the edge guy. Like, the pressure is just insane. So, like, I mean, yes, like, you might say to yourself, well, you know, you're blitzing 6 people, but like I said, you can blitz just 5, and it still works really good. I mean, you guys see, you're getting multiple people free, A-gap and edge, man. It's really tough. Now, every time I make a video, people say, hey, Duke, what about other formations, not bunch? Okay, let's just audible to something else. Let's go trips, verticals, right? Verticals. Here we go. Pinch the defense. Blitz your linebacker. Stand over here with your user. Now, obviously, you look at this, and you know there's some problems here with our coverage. You know. We have somebody uncovered. So what I would typically do if I do something like this is I would just man up the safety that's on the running back, and I would put him on that guy. Now, I would go ahead and put my outside corners into deep zones, and that way, you know, I'm not too worried about anything, right? Like, now I can't really get beat by bombs. All I really got to do with this is watch the seam to the tight end, or maybe him going over the middle of the field on a drag. You know, and at that point, we would be good. The other thing you could do is, if I just reset my defense, is you could go ahead and man align. You know, if you man align, and man align is R1 or RB on the stick, you guys can see, like, you know, then you get the guy lined up right over him, just as you want the tight end. So now, you know, you could easily just keep the tight end manned up this way, and, you know, be a little bit better for you. Again, I still personally would recommend manning up the slot and then manning up the other guy in the tight end. But again, these are all just options for you. Like, really, I would, if it was up to me, I would definitely leave the running back unguarded, and then you can just go get him yourself. But again, you guys see, I mean, the pressure is so fast, there's not really anything going on here. The coverage adjustments are really easy. Again, I just typically turn this into a combo zone. Sometimes I'll play all out man. But again, anytime you're getting a minimum of 2 people free, edge and A-gap, that fast, even if they block the running back, you're getting sacked. Pressure burps pice, man. They might get you on a quick dot once or twice, but, you know, next play, they might get sacked. They might throw a pick 6. This is the type of defense I like to play because I don't want someone nickel and diming me up and down the whole field. I want to force mistakes. Yeah, I might get burned 1 player or 2 even, but, you know, when I'm able to get a pick or a big sack, it makes up for it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.